God damn it.
He's got the
Freaking-
warrant. He's got the warrant. Oh
Got me a
no,
bloody heart attack.
the warrant.
It didn't even do any damage to you.
Oh, there. Wait, what? There you are.
What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Lancer gameplay, and today we're going to be talking about pistol mastery. Is it broken? Let's head over and check it out. So in the formal affair update for Rogue Company that came out this past week, we were introduced to pistol and melee mastery into the game, and this is something that it makes sense on paper. It makes 100% sense. You already have weapon mastery. Why not extend it over to melee mastery and also pistol mastery, especially the pistol mastery? I do know that there are some melees that are a little bit stronger than others. Mastering those melees and then being able to use those specific ones on other characters is another topic in and of itself, and we will eventually get there one day. With pistol mastery and having access to all the pistols, you have certain pistols that are kind of outliers that need to be adjusted. Whenever you go and look at the patch notes for the formal affair update, there are no changes to any of the pistols. There's no damage changes, range changes, anything like that for any of the pistols in the game. And I think that, of course, this is a huge missed opportunity, right? Because you have certain pistols that are very, very good. And we've seen tweaks in the past to several of the very hard-hitting pistols and trying to make them a little bit more balanced. They've changed them here, they've changed them there, and then now they've kind of existed in this current state for a very long time. But whenever you have rogues that only have access to specific pistols, like the Revolver, for example, you had Dallas and you had Cannon were the only ones that had access to it. Now everybody has access to it. Now it is a very hard-hitting pistol, especially if the character that you're playing has access to crack shot. It's going to make it just a absolute devastation of a weapon whenever you're out there playing and you're not expecting that weapon to be played. But the one weapon that I feel like they needed to change the most, that got no changes, of course, was the Warrant. The Warrant is just a perfect substitute for a submachine gun in Rogue Company. It has a ton of damage output. It is a very fast firing pistol. There are literally no drawbacks other than the hip fire accuracy on it, which it is a pistol. I understand that. There are other weapons or other pistols that have better hip fire accuracy than the Warrant does. But whenever you get in that optimal range of like 5 to 8 meters, then it really doesn't matter. You can pretty much beam anybody down with it. I think that hopefully in the future, in a future update, they will take a look at some of these pistols. They will see, you know, the play rate of some of these pistols and what people are actually able to do with these pistols, and use that as the catalyst to try to bring some of the pistols down just a little bit. I think that the Warrant needs a very substantial nerf to it. I feel like the Revolver needs a little bit of a nerf to it, and I wouldn't mind if they tweak that weapon around a little bit to make it fire a little bit faster but do a little bit less damage. That way you have to be more accurate over time as opposed to being able to two-tap people with headshots with that weapon. The salvo is not a bad weapon to use. The hip fire for it is absolutely terrible, but it does have a high damage output if you're able to hit all of those bursts. The Executioner feels like the Executioner. The P12 is kind of being slept on in a big way because it is very, very good. It does have a very significant damage fall off at specific ranges unless you buy Gunsmith, but it is a very good pistol, a very hard-hitting pistol. And then of course you have the Spitfire, which in my opinion kind of falls in less favorably than the rest of the pistols, because yes, it is an automatic pistol. Yes, it is a little bit more familiar for people that run like SMGs and assault rifles constantly, but it just doesn't stack up whenever you compare it to the rest of the pistols in the game. I'm interested to see when we're going to get another pistol in the game, to see when we will be contributing to that pistol mastery a little bit more. I know that we got a new melee with Cannon when he was introduced, and I do know that we haven't got a new pistol since the Warrant was actually introduced into the game. So I'm very interested to see how they incorporate more pistols and more melees now that pistol mastery and weapon mastery exist. The thing with weapon mastery is you kind of you kind of put yourself in a box whenever you are designing weapons for a game, right? Because you try to design a weapon that feels really good, that feels very rewarding, that does something different than the current pistols in the game and the current weapons in the game, period. But because everybody's going to have access to it with different perks, different abilities, and different gadgets, it's really hard to balance all of that stuff out, rogue specifically, which makes it a little bit harder to release new weapons, to release new melee weapons, to release new things into the game. And I feel like that is one of the biggest drawbacks to this whole weapon mastery and pistol mastery thing. I think that if they were not going to turn that on, if they were not going to do that, then they could have absolutely had several new weapons released by now. They could have kept the levels for the weapons, they could have kept the rewards for the weapons, but they could have just gotten rid of being able to swap to every weapon if you haven't mastered, and they could have let that creativity flow for new weapons in the game. But I'm very interested to see what they end up doing with the pistols. I just find it very fascinating that they decided to activate this pistol and melee mastery and not make any changes to any of the weapons or any of the melees in the game, because you know for a fact that there are certain weapons that people try to avoid when they're playing. If you're playing against a Fixer or a Sigrid or a Mac, you're trying to avoid those people that have access to that warrant, especially if they're opting to go for perks or gadgets very early on in the matches, as opposed to prioritizing the weapons at that point. And then you also have people like Dallas and Cannon that could do the same thing with the Revolver. If they get the right perks and they're able to prioritize what they need to be successful with that, and they're very accurate with it, then it's a Devastator. I mean, it's basically the Devotion that does a little bit less damage with headshots than the Devotion does. So I like how that the pistols are comparable to some of the, to some of the main weapons or primary weapons in the game, but I also hate the fact that like you can share a lot of this stuff across other rogues, and with those other perks, it makes them a little bit more broken than some of the other things in the game. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is from a live stream that I did where I was playing Lancer. I was playing with the Warrant just to show how good the Warrant can be playing against some very, very good players. And it can be devastating. If you catch those people just right and you hit headshots with it, it can do a ton of damage output. And for me personally, what I would do with the Warrant, I would reduce the damage fall off of it a little bit. I would make it more in line with like an actual pistol where you have to get a little bit closer. I would tighten the hip fire up just a little bit. I would set a very hard fire rate for that weapon, because I know the Warrant is one of those weapons where if you can pull the trigger fast enough, you can shoot it very, very quickly. I think that they need to not do that, and I think they need to cap it, or if they're going to do that, then they need to dynamically adjust the damage of each bullet based off of how fast that you're actually firing the weapon. I know that that's not going to happen. I know that they don't have the time or money or know how to do something like that. So they need to cap it off at a specific fire rate. And then also headshot damage. Whenever you hit someone with a headshot at 15 plus meters away and it does 30 damage, that is absolutely insane. For the Warrant. I'm not talking about the Revolver. I'm talking about the Warrant. It is absolutely insane. For the Revolver, what I would do is I would increase the fire rate, decrease the damage of it just a little bit, and possibly adjust the headshot damage on it just a little bit to make it to where when you get that crack shot, it doesn't scale as drastically as it currently does in game. And I think that that would make it a little bit more fun to use, and possibly increase the ammo count for it just by 2. I think that if they went in there and had it as part of one of the upgrade features for the weapon, where it increases the ammo count by 2 and have 8 bullets as opposed to having 6, and have the fire rate just a little bit faster but tone the damage down, I think that that would put that pistol in a very, very good spot. I know it would be comparable with the Executioner at that point, but they don't have to make it fire that quickly, but they can make it do a little bit more damage than that. I think that it's a good trade-off. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments. Also, be sure to check the description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. And lastly, on Thursdays from 8 until 11 p.m. Central Time, or Sundays from 10 a.m. until we get tired, I will be streaming here on YouTube. So if you're interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys.
Fuck you. No!
Thank you, Tally.
I knew I was gonna get killed from behind.
Cheers, mate. Last minute save.
Oh no.
What? Damn it. Oh, hi, Griffin. How you doing?
Oh shit! No! Just hear a can
I
flying
don't know.
around.
You're bad, bro. That shit's
Yeah.
scaring me, dude. You're on
That's
your
what I
own.
heard. Like I hear the tung 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 tung. It's like, what's going on?
How did that not get anyone, bro?
I went under.
Yeah, well, fuck that.
There's only one there.
You gotta face the fucking grenade, dude. You just gotta get in there, you know?
Raise up, dude.
I can't even see you. I see your bullets, but not you.
Yeah, it's a nasty little heady.
Yeah, that's a nasty angle, bro. And of course. Thank you, Dirt. I thought I'd get killed by using fucking Lancer, dude. 100%, dude.
I mean,
I'll bite your ankles, though, dude. Get him.
Oh my god, I saw the arc.
Get him, get him, get him.
oh shit!
Get him. Oh, he
No,
got away,
no.
dude. How can you let him get away?
We've captured the
Wasn't
objective.
fast enough.
I tried to res you, but it didn't work out.
Oh,
Slacking on the clock again, I see. Good, merci.
Oh, she's back up.
God damn it.
Get him. There you go.
oh my god.
Fair now. Yeah, one in the little. It's dirt.
Let's go.
Garbo.
5 lives left.
Oh, I knew that was over.
Not this time, dude.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All the
Nice,
bullets,
dude.
bro. Oh no!
Ready to die.
You're welcome.
Just a scratch.
What? No, you stay dead.
Lethal out.
not again, Griff.
Third time's the charm.
You and your bloody
You son of a bitch!
The amount of times you've stuck me randomly, it's like,
I think it's random, but it's not.
oh no, I know.
People would do it like 5 times in a row, dude. He don't give a shit.
Oh!
Senses your fear, bro.
He just knows.
Stop it!
My EMP grenade will stop your speed, bro. 100%. You can have the point, dude. I'm gonna go swim with the penguins. Where am I? That's not where I meant to do it. God damn it, dude. I can't aim this
No,
thing.
behind! Oh, sweet God.
Got you, buddy. Oh, I see Griff. Oh no, Griff. Stop being sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, here he is. Sneaky little bitch.
Oh, shit.
There in that one.
You're out of lives.
They're always out of bloody
You got this, Tally.
Oh, but so are they, dude. Just hide. Take the point.
Oh yeah. Bye-bye.
Oh no.
Out.
Good try. Good try.
Utility out. Faster.
My EMP grenade hit something.
Hello?
Capture the objective.
I think where I wanted to.
Lethal out.
No way.
Ah,
On the
damn it.
clock again, I see. Good, merci.
Whoa,
But
everyone's
you fucking
vibrating
glitching
right
through
now.
the floor, dude.
Yeah, everyone's just vibrating on my
Where
screen.
did you? Couldn't even see him, dude.
Utility out.
This game, the best.
Like, how do they fuck up so bad when fucking adding an update, dude? I don't understand.
I don't have high expectations for them anymore. Oh god, no! Griff, no! No!
Busted.
Yeah, take that EMP.
No one gets left behind.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
You got saved.
Utility out.
Son of a bitch. That wasn't meant to happen.
That shit hits so hard, bro. Like
I know,
30
right?
HP.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
Two over here.
That's insane. You don't need a primary with that.
Yeah, I know, right?
What was that?
I don't know, dude. That was fucking weird as shit.
Fuck your armor.
Let's go.
Pushing.
Who's behind me?
What do you think?
Alright.
Reinforcements remaining.
I shouldn't be surprised.
Objective secured. Soldier down.
Stop baiting Tally.
I'm not. Oh my god, no. Not
Back.
stick.
Oh god!
How do you get away from that?
What the fuck? Shoot! Oh, it's a Lancer.
Yeah, every time, like I'm trailing Griffin and he's just.
Move here. Enemy spotted.
Thank you, mate. Oh,
Jumped up.
coming! Coming!
Thanks for giving me the cover, Griffin.
Or is it giving me the cover?
It gave me cover.
shit.
I was in a vulnerable position, bro.
Enemy spotted. 5 lives left. Make them count.
You slut,
Bro,
bro.
in there, man.
Running you off the objective.
God, no!
Objective acquired. Let's go. Defend it.
I thought you blew yourself up. Oh my god.
Enemies have been taken out. First
I
round
don't care. I
remaining.
got the target, bro. It's okay.
I did it for the country? Hell yeah, dude.
Don't screw this up.
Kentucky.
What? Going on?
Son of a bitch.
That hip fire, if you unless you're within like 5 meters, it's nothing.
Yeah, but it does like so much damage.
I know, right?
You expect it to be laser like accurate? That would be so broken. It still is pretty accurate either way. Of course. How you doing? I don't even have time to react, bro. It's like 3 shots. Hey, dude, you don't need a primary with that shit.
Utility out.
Once people realize that, dude, you're gonna see it everywhere.
They'll see it next week.
Oh no. Oh no. You'll see people like spamming this shit.
Yo, welcome.
Objective lost. Let's get it back.
God damn it.
For Saint gets him, come on, finish him!
No.
Pick him up.
Let's go.
Both of them back here. Griffin's got a sword or something.
The fact that it kills Max so fast is just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, she's got shredder rounds too. It's a lower level perk, but she's got them.
That's so broken, dude. Who needs armor when you have the Warrant?
The objective.
Yeah, right.
Send it.
Oh right, I forgot Cena's fucking armor. God damn it.
Lacking on the clock again.
Finish him!
God damn it! You got
How many
fucking
times
triple
we gotta do
res.
this? It's like that
That's
SpongeBob
the
meme with the
box.
old man, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, there's one over here too.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
The enemies have 5 reinforcements remaining.
You motherfucker.
We have 5 lives left. Utility out! Enemies have the objective. Get it back.
There.
Enemy spotted. We've captured the objective. Enemies have control of the objective.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck that was.
You know, Breed, get up! Get up!
It keeps standing me straight up when I'm trying to get up. That's weird.
Utility out! Objective acquired.
And it will crouch me when I crouch.
I mean, yeah. That's usually what happens when you crouch.
No, I mean, while I'm in revive.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it will stand me up when I initiate the revive, and then it will allow me to crouch.
I didn't hear you like at all whatsoever.
Yo, welcome.
Scared me. I was like, the fuck?
Utility out!
They're all free. Holding dicks.
Let's cut our
Dude,
losses.
what the fuck, man? That last okay.
This game is kinda choppy right now.
Yeah.
I'm seeing people sliding too, which is weird. Like, it's not just when they bounce on the floor like 50 times, but now they're like sliding.